I'm Rafa. I'm the development director here at Family Dog. So, Family Dog Rescue was founded in 2010 by Angela Padilla. It's not like the TV show where everybody thinks that you rescue dogs that way. What we do, we have a couple of different ways where we'll have a dog intake. We work with a couple of folks in the area who one of our good colleagues drives dogs in from Fresno about once every 3 weeks or so. So she'll bring us anywhere between 20 and 30 new dogs. We have people surrender dogs, so we do have people who come and for whatever reason they can't continue being dog owners. We through Angela's contacts, also people will email us and let us know that they know someone who can't have a dog anymore. And we primarily try to focus on dogs with disabilities. So deaf dogs, blind dogs. We're kind of the rescue in the city that deals with them. So a lot of dogs that have those kinds of issues will come to us. We do everything to make sure the dogs are healthy. If they need medical attention, we get the medical attention. People love to cuddle puppies, so in the beginning it's very important to socialize them and get them used to touch, so we'll do that. Part of what we also try to do to get dogs back to health is get them into foster as soon as possible. That goes a long way in just helping them emotionally readjust. It's hard for a dog, especially a dog that's getting surrendered, to go from having a home to being in a shelter. So we try to get as many dogs into foster to help them that way. We do spay and neuter just because we're trying to help with breeding in the city and in the area. So all of our dogs will be spayed and neutered before they're adopted, or they can be adopted and then that can happen as well. But especially for puppies and dogs that we intake, we do get that taken care of pretty quickly. So for the adoption process, what we do is we put photos and profiles of the dogs online, and people will see a dog that they really like or connect with and contact us and say, I want to set up an appointment to come see this dog. They'll come meet the dog. We ask that all family members come so that we can get to know the family. We do believe that it's a family effort. And so they'll come, they'll meet the dog, they have an appointment with Luba, and they can take the dog once they're adopted. They can also be adopted through our adoption events in the Castro. So they can meet the dogs there and then fill out an application and adopt dogs from the Castro. It's a really well-trafficked stop. A lot of people, there's a lot of foot traffic there. There's a really positive vibe in that neighborhood. It's a really big family neighborhood. It's growing that way. It's a really big dog-friendly neighborhood too. And I think through Angela's history as well, through that neighborhood, she's connected there. It just makes sense, and it's close to us. You could walk there if you wanted to. And we've built a history with that community, I think. So people recognize us when we're there. That the rescue does more than just save the lives of dogs, which is something to be really proud of, but it does a lot to help promote education about dog rearing and being a dog owner, best practices, how to train dogs, how to be kind to dogs, and just not only training the families, but training the community as well, and especially taking the stigma away from certain breeds. And it's really more about the nurture of each dog that will define who they can be. So I think that we also promote a lot of awareness in San Francisco about dogs with disabilities, just being a dog owner in general. So they would go on the website. There's a volunteer tab there. They sign up for a volunteer training. They come and they'll do a class with Amy. She'll get them pretty much started with the basic information and the protocols. We do have procedures here for the safety of the people and the dogs. And there's a supervised walk that they have to do, and then they can come in and they can volunteer pretty much doing anything. They can volunteer with the dogs. They can volunteer with shelter operations and just helping out around the shelter. They can help us do clerical work with the notes and things like that, help out at events. Some people might honestly just come in with their cars to help us transport dogs when we need to. So there are so many different ways to help and support. But their main point of entry is through the website, so they let us know that they want to volunteer. I would like the public to know that Family Dog does take care of dogs with disabilities, and it is fully funded by donations. So it takes a lot to take care of one dog, let alone dozens of them. So I think that's the most important thing.